Now, again, the title of today's theme is Trump triggers the Democrats over working at McDonald's. Oh, this was so good. So, McDonald's was just blowing up over the weekend, baby. I mean, who wanted French fries? I did. I was starting a trend, and I think we got it moving. Hashtag MAGA fries. I mean, I even said to McDonald's, bring back the supersize option like tomorrow and just call it MAGA fries or MAGA it. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? It's, you know, they used to go like, because then they got rid of it because people were becoming obese. I love the supersize option, by the way. All they needed to do was sit there and run a promo, right? And just, instead of saying, hey, do you want to supersize it? All you got to say is, hey, do you want to MAGA it? Oh, MAGA, 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 MAGA it up. You know what I mean? And it's already Trump's colors. It's in red. Yeah, hashtag MAGA fries. We were starting yesterday. Folks, it caught on. I don't know if you're, it caught on. So this dude, meaning Mr. 45, goes to McDonald's, baby, and worked 15 minutes more than Kamala Harris. Now, he was doing the fries. He was working the freaking drive-through. And you guys, I am not sugarcoating this. Democrats lost it. Lost it. Oh, it's a freaking setup. Oh, it was closed for the day. It wasn't real. No shit. You think they're going to let random strangers be this close to President Donald Trump after 3 assassination attempts from you nut jobs over there on the Democrat side of the aisle? Oh, the people were vetted at the drive-thru. No, duh. Fuck, dude. I'm telling you, these leftists, man, these progressives, just they're on another level, man. They really are on another level of just idiocracy. So former President Donald Trump made a stop on Sunday at a McDonald's restaurant while campaigning in a key swing state of Pennsylvania. And we got clip after clip here, baby. And he looks good in it, by the way. I mean, not only, can we just say that he looks good in a suit still? He fills out a suit. Joe Biden sitting there as a carcass, not filling out anything. Kamala Harris is like 4 foot tall, can barely fill some shoes. And he looks good. Oh, Mr. President, he's the best. He's the best. It's not even close. The dude, he just gets me going. Honestly, it's like, I'm not equivalent to reading the Bible, folks, but you know, you wake up and you read the word of God, you just feel good about that day. Do you know what I mean? In the same way, if you just sit there and watch a little bit of Trump in the morning before heading to work, you watch clips like this of him ripping Kamala Harris, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I didn't catch that before when he said that she complained about how hot it was. I missed it the first time. By the way, she never worked at McDonald's. McDonald's came out and said, yeah, somebody being trained, you can learn a lot about that person that is being trained, meaning Donald Trump in this position, is if you notice, the guy's giving him a bunch of instructions and he's being very careful on how he does every single process. So it's really fascinating. You can learn a lot about an individual here, like I said, Donald Trump, and just how he functions is that he's very meticulous in how he even does I swear I'm not trying to like, what's the word? Like simp for Donald Trump. I mean, I voted for the guy. I'm going to vote for him again. I voted for him 3 times now. But you know what I mean? Where you could just learn a lot from somebody. He's not going fast. He's like trying to do his best. He's trying to be careful. Huge crowd outside that he's talking about. Wild crowds. I remember looking at the crowd. I told my wife, I was like, man, it just gives me 2020 vibes again, where you're seeing the caravans, just insane amount of people everywhere this guy goes. Everywhere. Joe Biden couldn't fill a freaking parking lot. And I mean that in all seriousness. He couldn't fill an elementary school gymnasium, just like Kamala Harris can't. The only way she's getting these thousands of people out is she's buying all of them. She's paying them as actors to show up. She's busing all of them in. Dude, there was like, I'd say more than 10,000 people. There was a crap ton of people showing up for Donald Trump. So he sits there, he's not just making fries, but he's running the drive-thru, and people couldn't be more than happy to see him. And look, these people were vetted. They could just be ordinary people, and I think they are. It's just like, hey, do you have a criminal background? We can't have you, a foot from the president that's had 2 assassination attempts and multiple plots of assassination attempts on his life. Oh, well, it's all staged. No, duh, there's cameras outside, you idiots. We know it's staged. We're not dumb like you. Oh, well, he didn't really work there. I mean, he kind of did. He was making the fries. I'm not saying he freaking filled out an I-9 in a freaking W-4 form, but he worked there. Kamala Harris, isn't it Now I'm pissed. Isn't it astonishing that they're getting all butthurt and all their panties in a bunch when Donald Trump goes and works at McDonald's and that it's staged, but yet they're completely fine with the fact that Kamala Harris lied about working at McDonald's? Like, there's no peep from them. It's a remarkable thing that they're getting freaking triggered of Donald Trump working at a staged McDonald's. I mean, it's staged in the sense they weren't like build it, but it was already there. And, you know, having a little fun with it to make fun of Kamala because she lied about working there. And there's no thought in their brain going, man, our candidate kind of lied about that. And this dude's going out and like making fun of her and working there. They don't get it. They don't get satire. They don't get comedy. This is all comedy, while at the same time, great PR. So right now he's giving the media French fries that he made. I love that. He's handing them fresh. Now we're doing pretty well. We're leading in the polls. I'm kicking her ass. Oh God, the guy does it all. He does it all. And here's a look from the press's side of him talking about Kamala Harris. It was such a good day. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Oh, man.
It's a great company, and they've been very, very nice. And you know, if you look at really what's happening, look at the crowd over there. Look how happy everybody is. They're happy because they want hope. They need hope. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to give, much more than hope. We're going to take hope and make it fact.
Mr. President, you actually have worked at McDonald's now versus...
Now I have worked at McDonald's. I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala.
Are you going to put this on your resume?
She never worked here. I've now worked 15 minutes more than Kamala. So
will be put on your resume.
Worked at McDonald's.
Why would she lie about that?
Because she's lying, Kamala. That's why. Why would she lie? She shouldn't lie about it. McDonald's confirmed 4 times now. She never worked here. But let's not talk about that.
Yo, I don't know what it is, but it is gold to me, the fact that Donald Trump is just sitting there shooting the shit with the media at a McDonald's drive-thru. Just sitting there, and he's ripping Kamala Harris while doing it. No shame. No shame. Nor should there be. Oh, God, yesterday was such a good day. Man.
It's an amazing business. It's an amazing country. And we're going to make America greater than ever before. We're going to do it. And
are you going to see
companies like this, look at the enthusiasm. I mean, that's thousands of people over there. They go miles back.
I love how he's even like, like there's like a natural, like a movement of these fast food workers when they're running the drive-thru. Like they just know how to take command of things. And Donald Trump is just taking command of that window. You know what I mean? Like he just kind of pushes it to the side. You know what I mean? Right here, watch this. Just like a little flick. Like the dude's been working there for 20 years. You see how it's partially open right now? Can we do a play-by-play on this? What you're gonna see is Donald Trump just little flick of the keep the window open. You know, like he's been working there for 45 years. Like he knows the window kind of closes on people. Just watch.
Companies like this. Look at the enthusiasm. I mean, that's thousands of people. Look at the enthusiasm. I mean, that's thousands of. Look at the enthusiasm.
How often have we seen somebody do that? All the time. All the time. The guy looks good. He's a natural. Now, he a little oversalted the fries, okay? If I got to critique something, he oversalted the fries, okay? You can't do everything right. Now, somebody did ask Trump if he thinks minimum wage should be raised. Now, I personally don't, but I want to see what Mr. 45 here has to say.
Be raised.
Well, I think these people work hard. They're great. And I just saw something, a process that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. These are great franchises and produce a lot of jobs, and it's great. And great people work in here, too.
But minimum wage is
recently increased.
So, yes, ma'am.
He keeps looking at the shop. There's so many people. Quite frankly, I couldn't really hear what he said. Well, he says, well, I think these people work hard. They're great. And I just saw something, a process that's beautiful. Now, I don't think it should be raised, but he took the TikTok, and folks, he only has like this is his second video on TikTok. I think it had like, last time I looked, 3 million views within like an hour or something. I don't know what it's up to now, but here's him posting a TikTok, which is rare. And let's see a little bit of what this looked like.
I'm looking for a job, and I've always wanted to work at McDonald's. I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So, President Trump! Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody. I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody. Look at all the fake news of it. I'm looking for a job.
You know, it looked like he was having fun. I think that was sincere. He did look like he was having a good time working at the Mickey D's. So that just completely triggered the left, you guys. They didn't know what to do yesterday and how to deal with the fact that Donald Trump was sitting there working at the Mickey D's and losing their minds. So here's the whole thing of Donald Trump working at McDonald's, and that they have no recollection of Kamala Harris ever working at McDonald's. So she's gonna, and by the way, no media is gonna ask her about that, right? Nobody's gonna ask her why she lied. I love this. Look at this. Stolen valor. Isn't that freaking great? Yo! Somebody, okay, hold on, time out. There's a lot we could do with this. You know how everybody's wearing like the Donald Trump Band-Aid on his ear? Can we just start showing up to Kamala Harris events wearing McDonald's hats? You know what I mean? Or McDonald's merch and gear, like McDonald's cups. You know what I mean? Ba-da-da-da-da. Look at some of these photos. Look at these. This is great. Hell yeah, with the freaking eagle. The eagle. I mean, people are so funny. I mean, it just continues. Look at this. Folks, look at that. Trump serves fries, Kamala serves lies. Look at her face. It's a real photo, by the way. God. Can you imagine that person serving you photos? That's like somebody off. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. People get pissed. So that was a thing. And like I mentioned, they didn't, like, Keith Olbermann was like, oh, it's staged. It's staged. And like, no, duh, dude. I want to see if I can find his tweet, Keith Olbermann. The guy was like losing his mind on social media. I mean, the Trump derangement syndrome that runs through this guy's like body is just pretty bonkers. And it's like we don't know that he's actually staging this whole thing. And he's coming out saying, Elon Musk is doing misinformation. So here he is losing his mind about Donald Trump. So the place wasn't even open. It was all staged and fake. He didn't work for real at McDonald's. It was a staged fraud, just like every other event. This guy's an idiot. He's a bloomin' idiot. Now, to be fair, Ron Flipkowski said it, but Keith Olbermann reposted it. Basically, Keith saying it. They're idiots. They're not with us. They're not intelligent. There's no life within these people. There you go. New hat idea. Exactly, Shib. Exactly. New hat ideas. Da-da-da-da-da. So they're losing their minds over there while we're all laughing at having a good freaking time. And isn't it funny that we're having a good time here? We're laughing like, oh, Trump's working at McDonald's. It's so funny because it's satire and it's a spoof on the fact that Kamala Harris said she worked there. And we're just having a good time. You know what I mean? We understand the comedy behind it, the PR, the movement. Like, we get it. Folks, they don't. They're not having fun. Remember how Kamala was like, oh, I'm not going to take away joy. Kamala, you do take away joy. Donald Trump, everybody's smiling, having a good time, having a president cook them French fries. They're having a really rough time. They're having a really rough time. So you have Trump's senior advisor, which his advisors are good. I mean, his PR team is just doing phenomenal. President Trump is the leader for working Americans, and we saw that yesterday displayed while he worked as a fry cooker at McDonald's. First of all, I want to say that I don't know what it is, but Republican women that Donald Trump puts out to speak on his behalf are absolutely beautiful. The people that Kamala Harris puts out, woo!
Your advisor, Danielle Alvarez. Danielle, he knows how to connect to people. And I loved listening to him at his town hall talking about his experience there at McDonald's and really praising the workers and saying, hey, it's not easy doing this kind of work. But you saw the people that couldn't get inside to McDonald's, they were lining up on the streets. What did you see in Pennsylvania and his ability to connect with voters this weekend?
It was absolutely incredible. I mean, President Donald Trump has now spent more time working at a McDonald's than Kamala Harris has, but that's no surprise given that all that she can do is lie when she opens her mouth. It was such an incredible experience. President Donald Trump is the leader for working Americans, and we saw that yesterday displayed as he worked the fry cooker at McDonald's, and we saw thousands and thousands of patriots outside in Pennsylvania just trying to get a glimpse of him. That's the movement. That's the momentum that President Trump has as we head into the final days of this election, because people know that he can restore our economy, that he can fight for the working class, that he can bring down inflation, that he can do all the things that this administration, the Harris-Biden administration, has failed to do.
Hard to believe.
Speaking of that, let me pull up this tweet really quick in real time. Dude, speaking of inflation, this had me dying yesterday. Freaking Benny Johnson posted this picture of Donald Trump serving up chicken nuggets. This is what he said. This is what Benny said. Benny, you freaking dog, you. Trump fixed inflation, and there's a picture. Donald Trump gave me 7 nuggets in my 6-piece order. Hashtag blessed. Oh, God, we're just better. Republicans, conservatives, we're just better at the game. You know what? I'm not saying that they might win the popular vote. In terms of comedy and satire and having fun with memes, no. We're the best. We are the best. God, that was so good, Benny.